welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. So today I'm doing a highly requested video that you guys have been asking for a little while, and this is on kids organization. So this is basically how I store my two little girls' clothes, their toys, artwork, keepsake, all that stuff. So I know it can be pretty overwhelming, especially when it comes to kids stuff. There's a lot of tiny bits and pieces, a lot of things that you want to keep safe and you want to keep, you know, organized as well. So I hope this video helps. I want to be taking you through parts of my girls' rooms and also into the playroom for a little bit as well to show you like some good toy organization systems as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, please leave them below and let's get into it. All right, I want to start off in the girls' wardrobe. So this is where I keep their keepsakes, sports stuff, swimmers, all that type of thing, obviously, and clothes. So I'm going to show you how I organize their clothes and all of this other stuff. This system I've had in place for probably 3 years now, and it works really well for us, especially with kids stuff, like especially baby clothes. Everything's very small and it can get really cluttered very easily. So I hope this helps you guys. I will make sure I list all the products in the description box below. If I leave anything out, just comment and I will get back to you and tell you where I got it from. All right, so here is the system I use in my girls' wardrobes. As I said, we've had this for a few years now, and it works really well for us having the tubs with the categories. So obviously these categories are going to change from child to child and family to family, but this is just what works for us. So these tubs are from Target. I really like the whitewash look, so that's why I got these ones, and the size works really well as well. The labels are the acrylic tags, and the actual label is from Little Label Co. I'll give you guys my discount code below. With these, you just get a hot glue gun and you just literally stick it on and it works really, really well. So the first tub we have is sports. Now I labeled this sports because obviously my kids are still pretty young. They're changing and they're trying out new sports all the time. So I thought it'd be easier just to label it sports. And then whatever sport they're doing at that current time is the stuff that's in there that they need. So this is really great because whether Ryan and I take the kids to their after school sport or whatever, we always know where everything for it is. I even put their shoes in here. So that is really handy. The worst thing is when you're running around and you can't find their sports stuff. Now this overflowing tub is for dress ups. This is just some of their dress ups because they do have the playroom downstairs, but Harper and Willow do like to dress up here still. So I've just grabbed some of their favourite things and shoved it in there. These could definitely go into a bigger tub, but this works fine. And then we've got swimmers. Swimmers you can also obviously put in their like undies drawer, but we wanted to put all their swimming hats and board shorts and everything together. And this is just how it worked out the best for us. So that's that one there. And then we obviously have hats, which is self-explanatory. Some other categories you could have is snow gear, backpacks, all that type of thing. Any toy categories you guys keep in your kids' room. So it could be Lego, dolls. I'm going to go more into toy categories later on when I'm in the playroom. But yeah, you could definitely do a toy system like this for your kids' bedrooms. All right, up the top, I've got two larger tubs, also from Target. Now, these are just for the kids' keepsakes. So this is everything from obviously like baby showers, their first birthday, first Christmas, things from their birth, everything like that is kept up here. And I actually have an organization system inside the boxes as well, which I'll quickly show you. All right, so here is the keepsake tub. Both my daughters have the exact same setup. They both have 2 tubs each. And then inside, as you can see, I've got these drawstring bags. So I got these from Bell & Co Living. You can definitely like do this yourself at home or whatever you want to do. But the drawstring bags are really, really handy because it stops you from throwing everything in together and everything kind of getting mixed up. So these are all categorized. So we've got birth, then we've got baby shower, then we've got birthdays. And in here, I pretty much keep like keepsake cards. And then here we've got first birthday. So you can definitely do more categories or whatever you want to do. And then obviously I have a baby book. But yeah, this system is just really, really handy. As I said, it keeps everything kind of separated, but all of their keepsakes are nice and safe. And yeah, I just really like the system. It's awesome. So I'll give you guys the links to all of these. Yeah, the drawstring bags are just like such a good hack to organize all of their keepsakes. Alright, so organising the hanging space. So I did this probably a few months ago. You guys would have seen the vlog. I got these really cool dividers from Little Label Co. And these are just basically to help categorise any hanging space. So I've got all different types. And the good thing about this is I find when you're looking for certain clothes, especially like party dresses or whatever for the kids, you can never find them. Like you just assume they're lost. but everything is nice and organized and I love it. So I'll take you through the categories. So the categories the girls have are dresses, jumpsuits, tops, sweaters, and then parties. So this is like any party dresses that they wear. Then down the bottom here is the bulkier stuff, so more of your winter clothes. So this one's actually school, so school and daycare. I just removed those for like privacy reasons. And then we've got jumpers and then coats. So they're the categories I use for my kids. You can definitely do like sizes. So if you have a really like a newborn or a really little one, you can just put sizing there. So that's a really good idea as well. And the good thing about these is because the labels are vinyl, you can actually just peel them off and then buy a new label. So it's not like they have to be like that forever. So that's how I organize the kids' hanging space. All right, kids' clothes organization in the drawer can be really tricky. It can usually end up as just like a big mess. So I started doing the Konmari fold quite a while ago, probably like 4 years ago now. It looks complicated, but I promise you it really isn't. My husband does it, we all do it, even Harper gives it a good go. So this is how I organize their clothes in the drawers. So we have these wooden bamboo dividers. They are amazing, also from Little Label Co, and they are adjustable as well, so they can fit any width of drawer. So those are awesome. You can also use these like in your kitchen for kitchen organization. Anything that needs to be organized in drawers, I would definitely recommend these. So with these, I like to allocate a drawer for each type of clothing. So these are like all your top stuff. So we've got t-shirts, long sleeves, and then daycare stuff. And then I've actually also labeled the edges of the drawers. Now this is more so like Ryan and I know where things go, and there's like no confusion as well. These labels are made with the Dymo label maker. I love them because you can also peel them off really easily, so you can change it up when you need to. So yeah, basically we've got long sleeve, t-shirts, and then daycare, which is more like older tops, which doesn't matter if they get wrecked. But yeah, so that's kind of how we do it. Labels really do make life a lot easier. As you guys know, I love a good label. And here at bottom, so we've got jeans and trackies, and then you've got leggings, and then you've got shorts. So yeah, it keeps everything so much tidier. And then down here is pajamas. So you've got summer pajamas, winter pajamas, and then Willow's onesies. I'll give you guys a link to a good Konmari folding video as well below. I will try and film some for you guys soon too, just to make it a bit easier. But yeah, stick with it. Honestly, it is so fast. And as you can see, they don't have to be perfect. But at least with the Konmari fold, you can literally see everything you've got. That was one of the main reasons I started. And that was when I actually started Konmari folding when Harper was born. So that was 5 years ago now. And I just really wanted to be able to see everything that we had, because you always find with regular folding there's stuff at the bottom and you totally forget about it. So yes, that is how I organize the kids' drawers. So here's how I organize and store the girls' hair stuff. So this is just the stuff I need to be able to grab before we head out the door to quickly do their hair. It's nothing worse than not being able to find their like brush or their hair scrunchies and stuff. So I got this from IKEA. It's a few years old, but surely they'd still sell it. And then inside I just store, you know, like hairbrush, their scrunchies, hair gel, clips, bobby pins, and all of that stuff. So this is a really good way to store anything that have like a lot of small pieces. So it could be like Lego, jewelry making, anything like that. And even just like downstairs, we have like our utility cupboard, which is where we store command hooks, you know, the sewing kit stuff, safety pins, anything like that. This would be perfect for that as well. So that is how I store their hair stuff. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you would know about my wear again hook hack. So this is the hook where I have in my wardrobe, which is clothes that I can wear again the next day. So they're like too clean to go in the wash, but I don't want to pop them back in the wardrobe. So that's what I do. And it just really saves like your floors and your bed and your chairs from getting like piles of clothes on them. Anyway, I do this with the kids, but this is more so I know it can be a big struggle. Like you and your kids can have a lot of arguments about what they're going to wear the next morning. So what I like to do with my girls is the night before we'll like go through it together and we'll put their clothes on the hook. And then that morning they know exactly what they're wearing and there's no fights most of the time. So I just put their wear again hook behind their door, just a command hook, super easy. And now Harper actually hangs her pajamas on it. But yeah, it really does help. It stops like any confusion, especially between parents with what clothes they've got to wear. And it stops like unnecessary washing. And what I mean by that is sometimes like one of the parents think that their clothes are like the kids' clothes are dirty and they pop it in the wash, but they don't need to. So that's why I love this hook as well. All right, so I wanted to include like photo storage in this video because I feel like a lot of us want to really make sure we don't lose, you know, memories with our kids and stuff like that. This isn't sponsored or anything. I paid for these myself. So I get all my photo books from Chapbooks. So I like to make a book every 3 months, and you do it on an app on your phone, and it's just really a beautiful way to keep memories. She's so cute. So yeah, that's how I do it. And then also, so I do it every 3 months, and then for any like special occasions, so like Harper's christening day, Willow's birth, all that type of thing, and that's how I make them. I do have to catch up with these. I haven't done them for a few months, so yes. But anyway, really recommend Chapbooks. There's actually heaps of photo book companies out there, so really it depends on what you want to do. These are from America, so if you want to find some Australian ones, if you know of them, please comment below and let the other peeps know. But yeah, that's just how I do it. This basket's from the Chapbooks accessories section on their website. What I also love is they keep the book you've ordered in the app, so when it comes to like grandparents' birthdays and our parents' birthdays, so for the kids' grandparents, I just reorder and that's their gift. Like, it's super easy. But yeah, really love them. They're so cute. All right, so this is how I store the kids' artwork and anything important like that as well. I have a couple of these for different things. I've got a smaller version for important family documents. Now, obviously the kids make a lot of artwork, so you will have to cull a fair amount. If you're someone who struggles to part with artwork, you can always scan it and keep a digital copy. You can also make these into like artworks and pop it on the wall. There's so many things you can do with it. You can also use a photo book company and then send them in and they can make it into a book. So there's some other options. You can also laminate these and that will make them flatter. But yeah, basically what I've done is I've got the Dymo label maker and I just do like daycare and it goes through to year 6. I'll definitely need a couple of tubs to go through to year 6, but it's just a really good way to keep physical copies, you know, of your kids' artwork. So yeah, I really love doing it like this. In my family documents tub, I also keep all of our Christmas photos and stuff at the back of that just to keep them safe. So yeah, this tub you just get from Officeworks. It's called a suspension file tub. So you can see it's got the rod in here. When you receive them, usually the rods are up the opposite ways, but you just have to like take them off. And then you get your suspension files and then you get your little tabs as well. So I'll link, I've actually done a blog on this and I'll link everything below for you guys. This system we also use for archiving files in our business. We use it to keep, you know, like birthday cards. So many ways that you can use this method to keep everything organized. Obviously Willow's tub's emptier because she's younger. But yeah, just having like these actual files and then having it stored away in a tub will keep them safe and just keep them really organized. All right, here we are in the kids' playroom. Quickly going to touch on toy storage. So these are the IKEA tubs and organization system. So I basically just labeled the larger tubs for larger toys. So we've got dolls, we've got dress up and soft toys. So you can obviously do this in your kids' bedrooms as well, but we have the playroom. And then with these as well, because obviously our kids own a lot of stuff. So what I like to do is called something which is called toy rotation. So I have an actual tub of toys which I keep upstairs in the guest room, and every 3 to 6 months I'll actually rotate the toys so they don't get bored. So that's a really good idea to like, so you can keep their toys but they're not always out, because when kids have too many things to play with they tend to like get overwhelmed. So that's what I like to do. Got their little kitchen here, and then we've got the smaller items. So these are like the annoying things. So that's why I labeled this miscellaneous. So this is all just like random little things they like to play with. Play food, play sets, play makeup, and then that is more play sets. I literally cull my kids' toys every 3 months, especially because their grandparents and people obviously like to spoil your kids. It is good to be able to cull some items. Donate them to charity for other little kids to play with, even to local hospitals and stuff like that. Here is the toy storage. Again, these are from IKEA. I really like how they're like actually laid out because they can actually see the cover of the book, so they're more likely to read, and they do read a lot more often since I've got these up. So yeah, having things on the wall is going to free up so much more space than having like a book cabinet. So yeah, if you can actually pop these on your walls, I definitely would recommend it. I'll put links to all of these below. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about craft storage. I'll make that a separate video. But I really like this activity table from IKEA because what you can actually do is open it up and you can store a lot of their craft stuff inside. So like papers and stuff like that. So that's what I like to do. And then this also is from IKEA. So yeah, there's a lot of good storage solutions around. Just have a look around, even Kmart, Target, and don't be scared to like regularly cull your kids' items and donate them. And then even do like your toy rotation as well to help change it up a little bit. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped you come up with some solutions for your kids' items, whether it's clothing or toys or artworks or keepsakes. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And also let me know what other organisation videos you would love to see. I love doing them. I love sharing everything I can with you guys, and obviously my vlogs as well. Anyways, have a beautiful day and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.